Did you know that one of my favorite interests is learning about subway systems? It is a very fast and efficient and fun way to travel. Today, I'd like to tell you about our closest subway, the Toronto subway system. This is a map of today's Toronto subway system showing all 69 stations and 4 lines. By the end of the documentary, I hope that you will want to ride the entire system yourself, just like me. The city of Toronto wanted the subway system as early as 1912, but the Great Wars and the Depression put it on hold. Finally, in January 1946, Toronto voted in favor of starting its own subway. After much planning and construction, the Toronto subway opened on March 30th, 1954. It had only one line and 12 stations, specifically Eglinton, Davisville, St. Clair, Summerhill, Rosedale, Bloor, Wellesley, College, Dundas, Queen, King, and Union. It has now grown to 4 lines and 69 stations. I'm staying at Kipling Station. It is a more recent addition to the system as it only opened in 1980. This is the terminal, being last station on the Bloor-Danforth line, Line 2. There are 31 stations on this line and it is 26.2 kilometers long. It takes about 45 minutes to travel the entire distance of this line. There are also 3 other lines, specifically the University line, which has 32 stations and is 3.2 kilometers long, taking 55 minutes to travel. Scarborough RT line, which has 6 stations and is 6.4 kilometers long, taking 12 minutes to travel. And the Shepherd line, which has 5 stations and is 5.5 kilometers long, taking 8 minutes to travel. The entire system is 68.3 kilometers long. If you plan to ride the subway, you'll need to know the operating hours. Here are the hours of the subway, not including weekend or holiday hours. For the Bloor-Danforth line, first train 5:43 a.m., last train 1:31 a.m. For the University Spadina line, first train 5:53 a.m., last train 1:28 a.m. Note, no trains north of Eglinton past 12:21 a.m. For the Scarborough RT line, first train 5:49 a.m., last train 1:42 a.m. For the Shepherd line, first train 5:35 a.m., last train 2:18 a.m. You don't want to miss your train because a taxi ride will be awfully expensive. More details can be found on the Toronto Subway website, www.ttc.ca. Make sure that you bring enough money to pay your fare. Here is a chart of the current fares. I'm lucky that my fare is free because I am under 12 years old. Ways to get to the platform: using an escalator, walking stairs, or using an elevator. The elevator is for people who are disabled or have kids in strollers. This is an example of an elevator. Notice the sign that shows that it's for disabled people. The platforms are either overground or underground. This station is overground. From there, the platform is either called central platform, which means in the middle of the 2 directions of trains, or a side platform, which is beside just one direction of train. This is a central platform. The side platform is probably easier because you won't accidentally take the train going the wrong direction. This is the interior of a subway car. Always let people out before you get on. You have the options of either sitting on a seat or staying and holding a handrail. Watch out, if you don't hold on, you might flip when the train comes to a stop. Don't lean on the doors or you might fall out. If you have an emergency, touch the emergency bar. Different trains are capable of traveling at 88 kilometers per hour or 55 miles per hour. But the legal speed limits are below that. The speed limits are around 65 to 70 kilometers per hour or 40 to 43 miles per hour. The average time between 2 stations is 1 minute, the longest is 4 minutes, and the shortest about 20 seconds. There are currently 3 train models in use: the T1, the Rocket, and the ICTS Mark I. The T1 looks older than the Rocket because the Rocket has walk-through carriages. The T1s are on the Bloor-Danforth, Shepherd, and very rarely the Young University Spadina lines. The Rockets are on the Young University Spadina line. The ICTS Mark I is on the Scarborough RT line. The subway system is always changing to accommodate the GTA growing populations. The confirmed extensions are to Vaughan Metropolitan Centre with Highway 407, Pioneer Village, Orange Steeles West, York University, Finch West, and Downview Park, not to be confused with Downview, which will be renamed Shepherd West. This extension will be completed by December 2017. There might also be an Eglinton line by 2023 as well. There are other ideas such as one to Richmond Hill, Pearson Airport, Toronto Zoo, and Mississauga. Making this documentary, I was lucky enough to talk to a train conductor. He told me that there are symbols on the walls to help him. The red dot is where he has to stop the front of the train. The green triangle lines up with the whistleblower in the fifth part. There's also an orange triangle that tells the whistleblower the pole's head inside. In conclusion, I think this is a pretty cool subway system that's still expanding from what it looked like originally. If you are interested in different subway systems, you might want to visit my favorite, the London Underground, which is the oldest subway network in the world, being 152 years old. I hope you have enjoyed learning about the Toronto subway system as much as I have.